morning, and after months of speculation, the US Open T20 tournament, the 12th edition, will be played, and it takes place at the Central Broad Regional Park from the 15th of December. Joining me is the chairman, the CEO, and the founder of Cricket Council USA, the parent body for the US Open. That's Mohammed Qureshi, and he is here with good news this morning because American cricketers and international cricketers will be playing cricket at the US Open this year. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good morning, Vinod. Good morning, everybody.
Well, you're coming like Santa Claus this morning because you're bringing good news that the US Open will be played this year.
Yes, US Open is on December 15 to 20 this year. It's playing in Broward County Cricket Stadium, same stadiums we've been playing. And that's our exclusive stadium for the US Open. So we make a special arrangement to make sure the county open and they make sure there will be US Open been playing. Our governors and mayors and all participating and helping to this event.
And originally there was some talk that it might have taken place at the MAQ Cricket Stadium because Central Broad would not have been opened. Now the county has opened the ground for you, but I guess they have given you some conditions. What are some of the conditions that you have to put in place to ensure that the US Open is played at Central Broad Regional Park?
As you know, the the Broward County Cricket Stadium was been COVID-19 testing center. It's been lost since they have COVID-19. So especially clause is we removed that all the testing center to different places. And they just did for the special this event for US Open. So player can be appreciated and our organization can be appreciated. It has been done effort. This is the first event gonna happening in the Broward County Cricket Stadium, the first internationally and nationally. We say that you have to be very cautious. They have the guideline, COVID-19 guideline. They allow us to the players can use it. And we share with this thing up. And there is ICC and there is also USA Cricket involved. And Cricket Council USA also have rules regulation, which is we've been using to there. So make sure COVID-19 players getting safety and safety guideline been provided prior to the team arrive, prior to players and the team owners, they knows. And county guidelines also been posted in our website, Cricket Council USA, so they can review it, read it, and that's why they ask caution is. All guideline we follow just basically county and states, and no restriction basically at this point, traveling restrictions, all is open for the Florida. And also is Florida pretty much open, everything's right now, is even the school colleges and all they open, and back as a normal. So hopefully all the go well.
Well, I know that this time around it will cost you a lot more money to acquire the stadium, to use the stadium because of all the extra expenses that the stadium will incur due to the COVID-19. Is it a lot more expensive this time for you to host matches at the Central Broad Regional Park?
Overall, we are the budgeting meeting for the Cricket Council USA. This is the most expensive tournament that ever happened last 12 years. Because just for the COVID-19, the rules regulation, even we have small limited teams offering it because caution in the stadium, by costing everything is triple, not even double it, triple the cost of there. So even this, not just for the stadium, is overall things is cost. Shippings, clothing, everything is costing triple and impairing cautions and productions. So all this thing costing triple. So our budget is like 3 times than usually. Just give you that number is like over $500,000 we investing just for the hosting $100,000 tournament. Is costing much higher numbers because as you know, you cannot utilize the employees more than 8 hours. You cannot be switching the employees. And we have commentators, we have everybody traveling out there. So they provide in caution and safety and distance. So we have to close down certain area and public cannot be allowed to play. So there's rules applied in county stadium. We're gonna be strict, just like IPL. And production costs is much higher numbers than always. and everything costing triple. But passion of the cricket, we don't want to be put on the players to sit back. So we decided we want to continue the tournament this year, and a lot of team approaching, number of the team approaching, so they want everybody. We have 109 teams approaching, but we want caution for teams, caution to the owners, and make sure the tournament happen and the world can recognizing and watching the games.
Yes, and of course, this is the 12th edition, and you would have started cricket a while now after COVID at the MAQ Cricket Stadium. So this is just a continuation with the 12th US Open, and the players of across the world will be flying into Florida. The good news is that Florida is open for business, so that these players can come in. But you know, the next question that will be on everyone's mind, on everyone's lips, is the fact that you're having the US Open. Normally, I know you're a man with a big heart, and you would, any team that wants to play, you would play. You would take up the expense, and you'll have 32 teams sometimes, 24, 32 times. Sometimes I think for this season, 109 teams have registered. How many teams you're looking to probably settle on? I know discussions are still going on. How many teams you think you might be able to fit in this year?
The news is basically first start there. Every year we putting like 32 teams, US Open, and 1 year we have to be occupied 40 teams in 2012, and we have capability to put like 50 to 60 teams in the tournament. Same 4 days tournaments and over 996 games. But this year is limited. We have over 100 teams got registered, but the COVID-19 situation, we told them the people because the costing and travelings and all other things is much different as usual. So maybe we occupied for more teams for next year, but this year we on limited out. So we start with 6 teams we want to put on it, and we reach out over 100 teams members, and they came in. Now they want, everybody want to come and play. So we increasing the teams for 8 to 12 teams. So we increase the teams because we increase the use. Supposed to be we put only 2 games in the stadium. Now we have to add it one more day and one more games. So 3 games a day, and starting instead to Thursday or Wednesday, starting on Tuesday. So this
Tuesday.
is a become longer, but we adding more teams in there because the adding more team we have, as you know, 8 to 12 teams, the best teams come on US Open after 40 teams decided best player. So I encouraged to the teams member, I said, team owners, why don't you merge to the teams together? Merging teams together means like Atlanta have like 3 teams and Chicago have 2 teams, 3 teams. They can merge all the players and make one teams and come back instead of this only for this year. And the next year go as a normal the situation. So emerging to the teams is a big thing. So we want to encouraging many teams owners say, come, I want to be all the team owner being participating some way. So if they have stakeholder, if the one team they cannot be participating this year, they're gonna be upset and sitting back. So I encouraging them to come and join one of the teams which is already playing and be a part of them. And that be a part of them. That way you be in this year, and you can see that, and your best player can be play also, and your team's names be recognizing as a joint venture to another. Joint venturing, co-branding. This year we want to advising to all the team members and team owners, and so we can able to successfully we can play this tournament US Open with the limited teams, but include everybody, every owners.
And of course, I know everyone wants to come to the US Open. You know, yesterday on MAQ TV, we had an interview with Gary Singh from the Punjab Blue. And he was saying this is the first time that his team is taking part in the tournament. And that he always wanted, their players always looked on and they said the best tournament in America, the best tournament in this part of the world is the US Open. They are overjoyed coming into the tournament this year, the Punjab Blues. I'm sure that a lot of cricketers will be disappointed if they can't come. So this idea of a merger might work out fine for them.
Yeah, if you look at it, I have one team is not playing, which is I know well, is like Miami Shark. A lot of players already sign up with another team. So players gonna come to play. Good players. We have limited player. We can fill in good teams, 8 to 12 teams. They can fit all the players. Is the team owner not participating? Is players gonna go to play with other teams? So that is fact is, like you cannot stop the players not to play. So player is the encouraging. One of the teams, I'm not naming it, his players coming in to different teams this year. So the team's players, like my California Bear is not coming this year, but his players coming and playing. So it's not means there. So team is not coming, players coming in to play is helping to the players to play more cricket, is helping to the owners the opportunity to less expense cost to them in sense to bring individual teams on this year, and they can emerge with somebody and co-branding together with one of the teams. That's encouraging, and we want to be make a best of them. So we want to be open the relationship for all the owners can be participating. As you know, excited. This is the one of the largest tournament and the biggest names branded tournament in North America. Even GT20 this year is not playing. CPL finally got to play with a limited situation, one ground, as you've seen, right? So if you look at it, and now we have US Open. Finally, we announced it and been playing. Is a lot of restriction, but hosting. So we want to be involved all the owners and welcoming to all. I call them myself either because US Open did not made it by self. US Open made it by everybody, all the team owners who invest 5,000 to 10,000 to 100,000. That belongs to them family. US Open part of them, the tournament is become as a family. So other day we talking about the US Open. Say okay, my team is the first time is coming and playing. I said great. We have a lot of other investors and they've been participating. Want to work with them, and they bring them. He was very excited. He said, "Great, I will gonna be call them and I'm gonna be take the players and I'm rather have on my teams." So that's what they're working on this year. So U.S. Open, as you know, there was number one tournament right now in North America has been there and helping us about all the players who's been playing for last so many years to get a lot of exposure and players going to different leagues and CPL, IPL, and PSL, GT20. So this is a great form of the cricket where they can give him opportunity for anybody, any players.
Well, I know that a number of the players will be looking forward to coming in for the US Open. The US Open can't play, and these guys are out. They always feel, very uncomfortable. They want to be part of it. The US Open is actually used as a bit of a trial for players on the US cricket team setup. How critical is the US Open in this COVID-19 to give players who are on the US national team an opportunity to address the selectors?
Yeah, the one of the teams believe is coming from the north. They have a lot of USA players playing in there. The list of them. The list gonna be releasing pretty soon. Mr. Zafar Shah is the tournament committee head, and he will gonna provide the rules, regulation, and team announcement. But I on the meetings I seen a lot of them there is good players, good teams, and a lot of international players and national players is coming and playing. Some is living here, some is out of country, and they have proper documents to traveling. And we want to make sure encouraging all the teams owners, any players you putting the names in there, they should be have proper documents before we release the players and announcing to give out to the ICC, give out to there. I want to make sure all players are participating. Last thing you want to give them wrong player information and then grouping so they don't know. So we want to make sure every player who's in the list is coming and playing and healthy is the most important. So that's why we're waiting for right now. And team announcing, be waiting for the coming in from them pretty soon. Team already got some published who's got been selected. I seen 8 or 9 teams has already got 8 teams confirmed, 9 teams is there waiting list because there is I think 8 is the waiting list right now. If things got more open and there we can be occupied to them, as I mentioned to the other teams. If not open, that we have the limited capacity, and that's why we're going to play with. So we is always opportunity can reopen back, and traveling restriction, as you know, all the players need to be confirmed first, and before enter to the draft and registrations on the teams.
Let's talk a bit about the ICC. Has this tournament been approved by the ICC?
As far I know, I've been talking to I sent the application a long time ago, and as you know, and they have some concern with that thing, a tournament happening or not, 1 week finalizing the tournament. So we have the USA directors, one of them USA. We sent him the application through also. They acknowledging it. Basically, US Open is a sanction from ICC, and they're just waiting for the Code 19 rules regulation finalizing it, and the proper release they're going to come out from there, and proper release. We encouraging them basically as soon you can release that thing up is better for the players. They knows, because a lot of player agents and players, they need to like to confirmation that is ICC sanctioning has been done. ICC sanctioning is done. I have no objection on ICC. Just holding down right now USA Cricket to some rules regulation for the Code 19 protections and make sure all this there, which is be provided, Mr. Shah. So I'm just waiting for that thing news come from there. We don't want to announce that. Announcement should be come from the other party who is actually authorizing and releasing it. One thing we know, we very clearly we can tell them players and teams, the US Open hosting for last 12 years, and many years we have sanctioned, many years we've not been sanctioned. Last 2012, we've been sanctioning out until now. Before 4 years, 5 years, we're non-sanctioned. When we have non-sanctioned, we have more teams played. A lot of teams local participate in playing, because a lot of international players not able to come, so more comparable cricket. So we have it very successful tournament for 2008 and 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And 14 we got sanction start, all the 14 to until now we always been sanctioning. So we have team got limited out because international players. So as matter for Cricket Council USA is ICC sanction and not sanction, or USA sanction and not sanction, is not matter to us, but they have to let them know, because we want to work together with them. We want work as a, we don't want to be independently. So we told them up, yeah, we work together, we support you 110%. When ICC came in USA, we helping to support, put things together, USA Cricket. We are the one encouraging, spending millions of dollars, putting plans together. Same plans they've been we running for national championship and US Open and the regional tournament we've been producing. We've been doing it because of promoting cricket in USA. So that's why our brand is US Open. Our guys stand, you know, because it's been around and been success and given opportunity, because we don't have restrictions. A lot of organization restriction, they have limited players, limited teams, even so we cannot able to see that. Like R is very open. You can come in, you can make the teams and come and play. So always is great to see new players, new teams. So this year we have like 4 team is new. Actually 5 team is new teams. 4 to 5 team is new, which has never been participated before. And they have the same players which has been playing for years and years. So I'm very excited to see this year.
And of course, over the years, the US Cricket Council has gotten approval from the ICC. I don't see it being a problem that this would continue, as CCUSA has done so much for the development of cricket in America. It has actually taken up the burden from USA Cricket, the financial burden that is, and help develop the cricketers. Looking forward as well, Mark, I know a number of cricketers will be coming in. One of the cricketers in particular is Muhammad Ali Khan, and you are very close to him. You must be very disappointed that he has had to leave the IPL with an injury.
Yeah, he have one of fractures under the bones. They show them up on the during the IPL practicing. He was doing the practice camps, um, and I'm not very, happy about it. Things happen, but I encourage him when I have spoke to him. I told him, look, is a better things come up as more things come up. This you don't even know you're gonna playing IPL, but you was an IPL players now, right? You've been playing. Things got during the practice session, you got injured. That's happened. That's all written by God. That's I believe, and then I trusted. So you keep, do not disappoint it. Do not make a more stronger, and then maybe better things futures coming in for you is always better. So things you cannot reach sometime or not play, that means things coming better for you more. So he's not excited. He have more things play. He have PSLs coming up on November. He's going to play in the qualifying final rounds left, and he's playing US Open. Thereafter CPL he just played. So there's a lot of cricket front of him and futures. So he's happy. He's recouping health very well now and relaxing with his family and coming back in USA this week. But we want to see them. Everybody want to see an IPL. But thing is, he is one of the players from IPL, which is we are very proud of him.
And another player who will be featuring at the US Open and has been doing really, really well in recent times is Zishan Qureshi. He has been in tremendous form, getting half centuries on a regular basis in the cricket, not only in the Boca Raton area where the MAQ Stadium is, where a number of games have been played. He has been getting runs anywhere, Orlando, anywhere he plays. He has been very consistent. He's a captain of the US All Stars as well. Tell us a bit about, your feelings about this young man in such great form leading up to the US Open.
The same thing, like you playing more cricket and you get a more opportunity, more things comes up. That's why the players comes up. Ali Khan got opportunity, come and play. Zishan, same thing, opportunities playing the games and playing more tournaments, more encouraging. He playing Tennessee, he played in Kentucky, and also he's playing many other places to traveling in Chicago's and all other places. But this season he over performance, like he is a high performance I ever seen my life. I've been seeing of him. His cricket is actually come in and plays very strong shots and stay on the wickets, not outs. I play with him a few games along with him also. I encouraging him to stay on the wicket, and he stay on the wickets. He's carry on. I said it's not make a 6 and 4 making the score, making the winning is actually the champion. So take the team to the end, to the winning. So he's a great season he have number of 50s and number of like sixes and best innings I seen of him this last season's MCL, which is he's doing it. Also he's captain of US All-Star team captain. Last year he have 3 man of the match on the 3 games US Open, which is a big encourage. And this year, basically, he in Tampa, he got 3 man of the match in Tampa tournaments, one of them. And also he have man of the match from here in MCL. And also he's the captain for Florida Beamers, is the minor leagues team captain also for this year. And fortunately, they not even play there because due to COVID-19 and rules and stadiums lockdowns and all. So, but following year, well, they're gonna be play, but he's a good year for him, and is a great performance by Zishan, and I'm really proud of him myself. Ali Khan and him and Josh Krantz and all these players, there's we always been proud there, and even Steven Taylor's been played, but is one of the American platform cricketers.
Well, great. Mark, we want to thank you for being with us here on MAQ TV. We're sure to join you again very soon as we continue to build up to what is the greatest show on earth in the US. That's the US Open T20 tournament, the 12th edition. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you, Ben. Thanks.